Soldier, stand before me, for we are gathered not just as warriors, but as seekers of truth in a world beset by shadows. Today, I will speak to you about a foe that resides within us all, fear. In the heart of every Spartan beats the spirit of resilience, a legacy built upon the ashes of our trials. You must learn to overcome your fears, for they are the chains that bind you, and you are destined for greatness. Think back to the tales of old, to heroes like Heracles, who faced not only beasts but also his own inner demons. He fought the Nemean lion, an adversary as fierce as the fears that haunt your heart. But he did not falter. He harnessed his courage and prevailed. Like him, you must confront your fears head-on. Each fear is but a beast, and within you lies the strength to slay it. Fear, my friend, is a shadow. It lurks in the corners of your mind, whispering doubts and planting seeds of uncertainty. Remember that shadows are cast by the light. You are that light. Your courage can illuminate even the darkest recesses of your soul. Reflect on the words of Socrates, who said that the unexamined life is not worth living. Examine your fears, lay them bare before you, and analyze their roots. Fear is an ancient force, as old as the gods themselves. In the myths, it is depicted as a monster, a hydra with many heads. Each time you defeat one fear, another arises. But just as the hero learns to wield his sword, you must learn to wield your mind. This is a battle fought not with weapons, but with the fortitude of your spirit. Do not shy away from your fears. Embrace them. They are teachers in disguise, showing you what you value most. Is it honor, love, or perhaps glory? Understanding your fears will reveal your true desires. Fear of failure, fear of loss. These are but reflections of what you hold dear. When you see them clearly, they lose their power. In the face of adversity, it is courage that will guide you. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is a decision to face it. Consider the story of the Spartan warriors at Thermopylae, who stood their ground against the vast Persian army. They were not without fear, but they chose to fight, to embrace their destiny. You must do the same. Picture this: a Spartan shield-bearer standing resolutely against a tide of enemies. With each swing of his sword, he defies not just the opposing force, but also the fear that threatens to consume him. You have that same strength within you. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to sharpen your resolve, to transform fear into courage. Life is filled with uncertainties, much like the vast sea that surrounds our homeland. As Odysseus navigated the treacherous waters on his journey home, he did not allow fear of the unknown to stop him. You must chart your own course through the storms of life. The horizon may be obscured, but trust in your abilities to navigate it. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you felt fear? Perhaps it was before a battle, or when you were faced with an important decision. Did you know that each time you embrace the unknown, you expand your horizons? Fear is a narrow passage. When you confront it, you step into a broader world filled with possibilities. Vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, yet it is a source of strength. In the face of fear, allowing yourself to be vulnerable fosters connection with others. You are not alone in your struggles. Even the mightiest warriors have trembled before their challenges. When you share your fears, you invite others to join you on your journey, forging bonds of brotherhood. Remember the myth of Achilles, whose heel became a symbol of vulnerability. It was his weakness that led to his downfall, but it was also his bravery that made him legendary. You must learn to accept your vulnerabilities and use them as a foundation for growth. They do not diminish your strength. Rather, they enhance it by deepening your understanding of yourself and others. In overcoming your fears, you embark on a journey of self-discovery. Each battle fought against your inner demons reveals a piece of your true self. You are more than your fears. You are a warrior, a protector of your kin, and a seeker of truth. Consider the philosopher Plato, who spoke of the cave, a metaphor for ignorance. Many are content to remain in darkness, fearing the light outside. But you must strive to break free from the chains of complacency. Step into the light of knowledge, for it is there that you will find clarity and strength. Look to our history, the great victories and the defeats. Each event has shaped us, each lesson learned etched into the fabric of our society. The battles we have fought were not just against enemies, but against our own fears. You must learn from these moments. Analyze what worked and what did not. This knowledge is invaluable in your quest to conquer fear. Reflect on the story of Leonidas himself. He faced insurmountable odds, yet he stood firm. His legacy is not just in the battles won, but in the spirit of defiance against fear. You have that spirit within you, ready to rise and conquer. In Sparta, we are not alone. Our strength lies in our unity. As you confront your fears, lean on your brothers and sisters. Share your burdens. Together, you can face any challenge. A single torch can light a room, but many torches can illuminate the darkest of nights. When you feel the weight of fear pressing down upon you, reach out to your comrades. A shared struggle can diminish the burden, revealing the path forward. Remember, we are a community forged in resilience. Together, we can illuminate the shadows. Every warrior knows that the fiercest battles are often those fought within. You must engage in this internal conflict. Fear may whisper that you are not enough, that you will fail. Challenge these thoughts. Replace them with affirmations of your strength and capabilities. You are a Spartan, born of the warrior spirit. Visualize yourself on the battlefield, your heart pounding, fear coursing through your veins. Now, picture your fear as an adversary. Stand tall, shield raised, ready to confront it. This is your arena, and you are the champion. Do not let fear dictate your actions. Let courage lead you forward. Reflection is a powerful tool. After each encounter with fear, take the time to analyze your experience. What did you learn? What strategies worked? In this way, fear becomes a teacher rather than a tyrant. You can draw strength from your experiences, using them to prepare for the next challenge. Consider the fables of the ancients, where wisdom was often gained through trials and tribulations. Each story serves as a reminder that every struggle brings with it a lesson. Embrace these lessons, for they will guide you on your journey. Action is the antidote to fear. You can analyze and reflect, but without action, fear will continue to paralyze you. Take that first step, however small it may be. With each action, you diminish the power fear holds over you. Remember the great battles fought by our ancestors. They did not wait for fear to subside. They charged forth, swords drawn, and faced their enemies head-on. You must do the same. Think of the legacy you wish to leave behind. What story will you tell your children, your comrades? Will it be one of surrender to fear, or one of bravery and resilience? You have the power to write your own narrative. As you confront your fears, you pave the way for others to follow. Your courage can inspire those around you to rise above their own limitations. Imagine a future where your descendants look back and draw strength from your story. Amidst the darkest hours, remember that hope is a powerful light. When fear looms large, allow hope to be your guiding star. You possess the ability to overcome any obstacle, as long as you believe in the possibility of triumph. Think of the phoenix rising from the ashes, reborn stronger than before. You, too, can rise anew after each encounter with fear, emerging more resilient, ready to face the challenges ahead. Fear often arises from the unknown, from the changes that life brings. But change is an essential part of life, much like the changing seasons. Embrace it. With every change comes opportunity. Picture the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly, an exquisite display of resilience. In facing change, you too can spread your wings and soar. Understand this, soldier. The ultimate victory is not merely about defeating an enemy on the battlefield. It is about conquering the fears within. This is your true quest. As you rise each day, let the courage of your ancestors guide you. Their spirits are woven into the fabric of your being. They fought for honor and glory, and now it is your turn to uphold that legacy. So, Soldier, let us march forward together, armed with the light of courage. Face your fears, for when you do, you not only change your own fate, but the fate of those who will follow in your footsteps. The legacy of Sparta awaits, and it is yours to create.